I'm Jason Webb. Been playing music for over half my life. I've played guitar for probably 17, 18 years, I guess. I started when I was 15 years old. I've been writing songs. Since after about a year after I started playing, I started writing my own music. I've written and recorded 18 full-length albums. I've been on several different albums with different bands. Had a band called Old Hall, a 7-piece. I've got a rock project, a punk rock project called the Drug Holidays with Derek Ivy. We just make music, man. That's basically it. I love it. It's part of me. It just runs through me, man. And you know, I don't know exactly what you would want to know about it. It's just music. So
whatever you feel like telling, man. That's all it is. But okay, so.
Well, this year, I guess last year's experience led me back. You know, it was a great experience. He was so forthcoming, I guess would be the word. Last year, we didn't really know what to expect to come out of this project, you know, and it really turned out to be quite an album, Volume 1. And I really enjoyed getting to come in and be a part of it. And, you know, this year, the song we're going to do, it's really not like we're writing this one on the spot like we did last year. It's pretty much a good idea we've got down that's never been presented, and so we're gonna just see what happens. But as far as getting involved with this project, you know, Keegan is a great guy and Mike is a great guy, and I just anytime they ask me to be a part of it, man, I'm gonna try my best to be there. You know, some great talent, great musicians, and great songwriters down here, and man, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Definitely.
Well, John basically came up with the guitar riff on this song, and it's just it's a real simple, it's kind of bluesy, kind of soulful picking song, and he was just kind of, he's the type of guitar player that when he gets an idea, he just plays it over and over and over. Even sitting in front of you, he'll kind of zone out on it. And it kind of got stuck on me one day. We actually wrote this song in my garage when he was on his lunch break, which was funny because we actually finished the lyrics. And of course, he'd been working on his guitar parts for a while, but we had finished the lyrics and everything before he went back to work that day. The song's called Strong Hearted and Kind. And it's just a real soulful, simple little song, just a feel-good song. And this one just came to mind when Keegan was putting this together this year, and I was kind of going off of what we ended up with last year and the different kind of varieties of music, and also wanted to get John Shepherd back involved. He kind of likes to stay in the shadows sometimes, and so this is kind of getting him back out there to do something, you know, and I hope it, you know, it sets him off to do more things. He has a lot of great material. He needs to be here recording. So, but yeah, you know, we've played music together for a long time. Me and John were in a band called Old Hall together that I was talking about. We did 2 full-length albums with that band. We're a 7-piece band, Americana. And you know, we always just clicked. He's a great piano player. He's a great songwriter, guitar player, singer. And this is just one we came together on, and just he played guitar and I sang, so that's
cool.
That's basically it.
Yeah, and then as far as other songs that you write, do you feel like it's kind of the same process that you go through a lot of times that you did with this one, or a lot of differences?
You know, it was basically just I could feel the music, you know, when he played it, and I was like, man, I could definitely hear some words on there. And he said, well, if you want to write something, go ahead. And then that's how it came together. I sat down with a pen and paper, and we ran over a few parts here and there, and I mean, it always comes together pretty fast for me, and sometimes for better, and sometimes for worse.
Right.
You know, I can look back and think, well, I took too much time with that song, or I can look back and say I should have took more time with that song. Sometimes they just seem to fall in place, and this is one of those songs that I really can't complain. Hopefully the recording will speak for itself.
Yeah, definitely.
Nashville, it's all bubblegum, you know. To me, Nashville's just, it's kind of the go-to thing for everybody. And honestly, I grew up here in West Tennessee, and I've stayed here all my life. You know, I like Memphis a lot. I like the soul of Memphis. I like all sorts of different music, from punk rock to gospel to blues to rock and roll, and Memphis really speaks to me more than Nashville. But here in this area, we have such a diverse amount of musicians and stuff because of the college area, and we get all these music majors together, and you know what's going to happen, man. And then you got like country boys like me who can't read a lick of music, but they love to play, and they just I don't know, man. It was something I found growing up on a farm,
Yeah.
It was something I found to do with my time that worked for me, living small town life. And I love small town life. I like to visit the city, but I'm always ready to come back home. And I think it's great that Keegan comes back here to do this. And hopefully this is a tradition that'll be carried on.
Definitely.
It's superstitious, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't really know the right words to answer that question with. It's just something that's a part of me that it's always been there since I found music. It's kind of like finding God or religion, but it's like your music lover, your true music lover, or a musician. Like, I know people that don't play a lick, but they have as much passion for music as I do. Music's a universal thing, and it means the world to me. It's something I want to pass on to my kids, and hopefully they'll pass it on to theirs. And we listen to all kinds of stuff, and it's crazy. I go in circles on the different types of music. But I think it's just the best thing about it is it's so universal, and it just speaks to everybody in their own way, in different ways, and in a lot of ways the same ways. But it's perfect, I wouldn't trade it for anything. So
yeah.
Well, the internet has really opened it up, I think. You got a lot of money grubbers out there that get upset about their music. My music's actually available online. Everything I've recorded in my solo stuff, it's available for donation, but it's available for free as well. Mm-hmm. So, I basically give it away to people that want it. It's nice to make money with music, but like the internet's changed everything. There's so many people now. You don't have to rely on meeting that guy with the briefcase from Nashville anymore. You can just basically use social media and connect with people and bands, and it's pretty amazing, in my opinion, where it's taken. Where it's taken to. I mean, it's neat. I guess it's really neat, especially in my lifetime, because we went from. I remember still putting, using the dual tape decks to, make a copy of something for somebody, or recording something on a tape recorder, and now we can use iPads and things. I've recorded a lot of records on just using the iPad, and you can upload it straight worldwide internet, and people can hear it the same day. You don't have to wait, it would be nice to have it mass produced and promoted to a level of high success, but it's also nice to be able to do what you want with music for cheap. So I think the internet's a great thing, and all the different tools we have today.
Yeah.
I'm a working man, and I'm a family man. I've got 2 kids. I'm married. We just basically, that's my number one. It's my family and stuff like that. And music to me is always something that it's unfortunately a lot of times it becomes more of a have to do it in your spare time kind of thing. But it's anytime I have time, I'm playing something. I'm playing music or listening to music or something. But musically, I guess I'm just going to keep putting out music. Just keep making albums and recording and writing and. Starting bands and just going where it takes me. It's a wild ride, man, but it's a fun one.
Definitely. All right, cool.
Just like a child, on and on and on. Don't get lost when you're on your way to the top.